Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. Today what I want to do is dedicate a video about love, how to love yourself more. And it's an easy tool to use, and I'm going to explain it in as what I believe being simple to understand. Um, and the steps that you have to make are very easy. They just have to be very consistent. And before we start, what I'd like to talk about is for everybody out there is going to be a little different. Depending on how you were raised and the information that you gathered throughout your life, the level of love that you have for yourself will change and vary from one person to another. The main important thing to remember is if you decide that you want to love yourself more, it doesn't matter if you really truly love yourself right now, you can always use those tools. There's no certain level that doesn't work. It works for everybody across the border. Some may see the need and some may not, and that's okay. Um, but the one thing I'm going to say is truly loving yourself will change your life in the sense of you will look at life differently. And I think right now, and I said that in a prior video, but what we're missing in the society is understanding the difference between loving yourself first and selfishness. And yes, you can love yourself first without being selfish. As a matter of fact, when you truly love yourself, everything that you do is not selfish, not meant selfish, and most of the time not received as being selfish. Um, when you do love yourself, you're gonna notice that after a while, it takes a little bit to, depending on the level of where you're at, obviously, but it will take a little bit of time to believe yourself, to feel love. Um, and then when you are genuinely starting to feel love for yourself, you will notice that the respect you have for yourself will change, the confidence in the way you do things will change. Once again, depending on the level, you will become a lot more confident and comfy about being yourself. Which, what I mean by that is you don't necessarily feel you have to say something to make yourself feel better or look better. You don't have to justify yourself as much because you know and you're confident about who you are. Therefore, if the person in front of you don't like what they like or what they see or what they hear, they're welcome to go. And yes, it may sound cocky, but it's hard to explain it without being cocky in a sense. You'll understand that when you truly love yourself, or whether you love yourself or not, but if you understand that the society, there's 7 point something billion people on this planet, you're not going to be loved by everybody. It's impossible. So you start to understand that people who doesn't want to be friend with you is only because they don't see the values that they need. Therefore, it's not you who is the problem. Is the connection is not there. There's no reason for relationship. There's no reason to even talk, and that's okay. And the more you love yourself, the less the less personal you will take the fact that they don't want to be friends with you. But I don't want to go too much in details with that. What I really want to do is focus on the tools itself, and it's a very easy step to do. You have to be open to receive. You have to be open to changes before you even start. But the one thing I'm going to bring to your attention is when you do the step, don't focus on believing or not believing. Focus on being consistent. Focus on the amount of times you're going to do it throughout the day. So here's the secret: 21 days in a row, as many times as possible per day. You will look at yourself in the mirror. You're going to look at yourself straight in the eyes, wherever the camera is right here. You're going to look at yourself straight in the eye. And you're going to say, I love you. See? I love you. Looking at yourself in the eyes. in a mirror. And yes, at the beginning, say it out loud. Don't have to shout it. If you can, by all means, but you don't have to. Say to yourself that you love yourself. 21 days in a row. At least 4 or 5 times a day. If you can do it for 20, 25 times a day, every time you pass in front of a mirror, look at yourself, blink. I mean, if there's people around and you're shy to do it, don't. But a quick blink, or even just a glance at yourself as you pass through the mirror. Connect with your mind. Think, I love you. Don't say it out loud, just think, I love you. I guarantee you in 21 days, people will start noticing the difference. You will notice a difference. It will take a few days to believe, depending on the level of where you're at. But regardless, keep on going for 21 days. And then keep going. And then throw in the equation after 21 days. Man, I love you. I like what I see. Looking good. Have a nice hat. Love the glasses. Love your nose. Whatever it is. Especially if you have something that you don't enjoy about yourself, say it. You know? I love those eyes. Whatever. If you're standing in front of a mirror and you see the whole body, say I'm sexy. Whatever it is. 21 days of it will change your life. Will change the way you feel about yourself. On that note, hope you enjoyed this. Let's talk back in 21 days and see the difference. Feel free to leave me comments on that one. Looking forward to it. On that note, I love you guys. Ciao.